Hi friends, Angelique Wiley here, and today's topic is how can you be the change in the world? You're probably thinking and saying to me today, Angelique, there's no way that I can personally be all the change of the world. Right now, the state of the world is kind of scary. You think about all of the different wars going on, the terrorism going on, and what a scary place this could be to raise a family in this world with so much discrimination and prejudice and extremist things going on. But you can be the change, because what I'm doing is I'm recording this video in hopes that millions of people watch it. And then as all of you millions of people that are watching it do the same thing and teach your children the same thing, we can all be the change together. So today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And for those of you outside of the USA, you may not know what the meaning and significance of that is. So Dr. Martin Luther King was a minister here in the USA and a social activist from the mid-1950s until the day of his death when he was assassinated in 1968. He had a way to promote activism through nonviolence, and his belief that someday all men would be brothers was his strength, and he continued to preach through God's will that we all have the same Father, the same Maker, and that someday we all will all go to the promised land together, and we will all go and end up in the same place after death. No matter what your nationality is, your race, your religion, your political view, your sexual preference, your age, your money status, your sex, your disability if you're disabled, your employment status, we are all the same. We're all brothers and sisters from the same Father, from the same Maker. And that was his message. And a lot of people in the USA truly still believe that the story is just that he was motivated just to have, the blacks and the whites be brothers and sisters. But it really truly goes to the change of the world. And we all should get along. It was a message that he carried out through a religious message that something big is arising through the world. And even today, after he's been gone for so many years, you can see what's going on in the world and all the wars, and you can see the state that he knew was coming. He knew this was going to happen, and it is. And it continues to brew in the world today. Now, this weekend I had an amazing chance to go to a very large church in the Illinois area, in Barrington, Illinois. It's called Willow Creek, and beautiful church. I had the opportunity to listen to an amazing service that they gave this weekend, their January 17th and 18th service. If anyone has a chance to go on their website and listen to it. It was beautiful, and they had a video where they had two girls, part of their congregation, were new mothers, and they talked about teaching their new babies and teaching their children as they grow this social responsibility. And when you're looking at a brand new newborn baby and you're thinking about the state of the world and how can you help your children help change the world, and you think about, these girls had said, and I'll quote back a little bit. They said, as much as you teach your kids manners and common courtesy, some people won't give your children the courtesy back to get to know how wonderful they are. And before understanding how wonderful your children are and getting to know them, they've already made up their minds about your character, your motives, and your worth. And that is discrimination and prejudice. Before someone even has the chance to get to know me, they've already decided in their mind what my character is, what my motive is, and what my worth is. And for someone to not even know me, but already have made that decision, it's just wrong. And I know I've done videos in the past about stereotyping at home and in the workplace, and dignity and respect. And I try to do all these different videos teaching you how to be a good leader and how to grow and develop yourself as a good leader in the workplace today. But this is something that you can teach your kids as well. Now, are your kids automatically growing up in a household where they hear certain discrimination and prejudices against certain groups of people, and then they automatically just believe that? In the sermon that the pastor taught this weekend at Willow Creek, he talked about stereotyping, and he talked about some of the common stereotypes that people just have out there today. I look at the USA and some of the stereotypes that could possibly happen. All politicians are corrupt was one of the things he said. All Muslims are terrorists. All, this or that. It's just, that's dumb. That's just an assumption. And until you actually get to know the person, you don't know that that's true or not. And I know that I've said it in the past in some of my videos. Why not give a person a chance to get to know them first before you make an assumption of who they are with their character? So I would ask and challenge all of you to get to know somebody first before you judge their character. And in the end, who is it for any of us to judge anybody? And the only person that has the right to judge any of us is our Father. And, that is, in the end, who has the right to judge us. And I know that I've said this before. At my old workplace in Washington, we had a saying about personal integrity, and I want to read that again. I know I've read it in one of my other videos, but this is so true, so I want to share this again with all of you. It's about personal integrity. And what it says about personal integrity is, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. And if you think about how you are teaching your kids to grow up with manners and common courtesy and respect and dignity for others, they are building their own personal integrity and their own character as a person. And you are helping your child build their own character and who they're going to be as an adult. And you have a huge influence in that. It is a great thing to raise your children with dignity and respect in their hearts for other people. And you are building their character of who they are and who they're going to be. And that's a great thing if it's done the right way from the beginning, and giving everybody a chance to be able to prove what their character is before they're judged is a big way to help your kids learn the right way to live. And if everybody did this in the world, we wouldn't have all the problems that we have today, and we would have a better place to live, and we'd have a better future for our children. Something to think about today. Have a great day.